do you bring in to the table?
Well, probably one would be my expertise in history, because of course our national heroes are already historical figure. So what I can do would be to disseminate information about our national hero in different media, um, and of course to encourage more publications, more engagement with our youth, and that's one part of my capacity. The other part would be I'm already roaming around in Europe and in Asia, in the United States, delivering lecture about the nationalism and about Rizal. So maybe I could help more organizing chapters and inspiring everyone worldwide to well, to appreciate more about the values and heroism of our national hero. Well, I stay here in Dasmariñas, Cavite, but originally I was residing in Quezon City in Novaliches. And my father was from is from Ilocos Norte, while my mother is going from Tondo. Well, I studied my Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science, minor in History at the University of the East. And I took my Master of Arts in Teaching Social Sciences in the University of the Philippines College of Education, while my PhD in History, I took it up in the Department of History at UP Diliman. Well, I think since 2005, I became a member of the Knights of Rizal because one of my colleagues in De La Salle University, Marinas, is a very active, during the time, member of the Knights of Rizal. So he invited me and we formed a group here in De La Salle University, Marinas. It's a chapter known as the Magpuri chapter. Well, first, my colleague introduced me to the Knights of Rizal. He had some information about the organization, and during the time we don't have internet yet. No, the internet's not very much used. No? So we have some flyers about the Knights of Rizal, and aside from that, I'm already acquainted with some members, especially during December 30. There always a wreath-laying ceremony. So, Knights of Rizal is a very popular organization, and I myself, I believe in the ideas of Jose Rizal. So I think I will not be lost if I will become a member of this organization, especially if you're in the academy, because most of the activities in the Knights of Rizal are basically academic in nature, aside from the social duties of the organization, but mostly the teachings and of the life and values of Rizal, and cascading it to the students. It's very academic, I could say. The big bang, I think, in the Knights of Rizal would be the legislation of the Republic Act 646. Because before, Knights of Rizal is just an civic organization, NGO, but in the 1950s they started to move for having it as backed up by a law, and the government legislated a law for the Knights of Rizal. That's why we know this one, Republic Act 646, the Charter of the Knights of Rizal. So with that, Knights of Rizal became a very strong organization that that has a basis in order to promote the life and works of our national hero. Number one is Dr. Virgilio, the late Virgilio Pilapil, because being a Knight of Rizal is not only promoting Rizal's Rizalism, but also helping Filipino community in different places in the world, and engaging in charity works. He's a pediatric by profession, but he engaged himself in so many organizations to help uh, to help wage public service, not only about the Knights of Rizal, but also about helping fellow Filipinos. That's the first one. The second one is still living now, very power, very energetic. He's a Belgian by the name of Sir Lucien Spitel. Sir Lucien Spitel is I think he's the most knowledgeable knight. Sorry for the Supreme Council, but for me, I think he's the most knowledgeable person about Jose Rizal after the late Mushaki of Germany, because Lucien Spitel he described himself as um, how he was described. He's obsessed with Dr. Jose Rizal. I think the ideal Knights of Rizal chapter is already written in the handbook of the Knights of Rizal, which is believing reliving the Rizalian values, number one, of all its members, no? And second, promoting Rizal's life and writings. That's only those only two. No? The members should we should emulate the teachings of Rizal, and at the same time propagate it to our fellow Filipinos, especially the youth.
The last question, sir, is as you know, 2021 there would be an election of the Supreme Council. If you have a heart-to-heart talk with the incoming Supreme Commander, obviously this would not be Sir Elihu because our bylaws only provides him one term. The new incoming Knights of Rizal Supreme Commander, what subject would you talk to him about in
Well, I
order for
think
him to look forward to the next 2 years of his administration?
I think more ways to unify the all the Rizalian chapters. If we are talking about the Knights of Rizal as an organization, well, let us. We are now in the middle of pandemic, and using the Rizal's life as model in counteract this pandemic, it would be better because there are so many. There's a lots of values of Rizal that can be used in order to counteract the COVID-19. As I already mentioned, discipline, hard work, no? The stay at home, using face mask, they are all related to discipline. So if you have self-discipline as Rizal manifested in his life, then I think we could overcome all obstacles about this pandemic.